No, I may be gone for like a couple years, but I don't know. I've come back to Ragnarok more than any other game, and it's widely because of how different it is. It's a very very interesting and unique play experience that I don't know nothing seems to simulate or even create a different but similar in terms of how captivating it is.
I think it's because how there's a stat point system and then there's a skill point system and then there's the job system. It makes it feel so different compared to like other MMOs. You're this class and you're stuck this class and you can't change it at all because that's just how we want it.
Yeah, and I've always been really partial to build your own character, or well, ruin your own character is the way I like to look at it, because it lets you explore a lot of different build options, and everyone's, obviously there are going to be a lot of cookie cutter builds, but in a lot of ways characters are subtly different from other ones, and you don't always know exactly what to expect when you see someone.
Yeah, it's like this guy might be a knight, but it's like what kind of knight is he? Or like that guy's a
Exactly.
professor, but like which one is he?
Right, and I don't know. That just there's something satisfying about going and getting a calculator and learning all of the little ins and outs of all the stuff and like carefully planning your gear and stat build so that everything lines up just right. And Ragnarok boasts because of how it's almost like their strategy for making the game was almost balance things by making everything overpowered. If everyone's overpowered, no one's overpowered. So that's kind of cool, and there's always room to increase your gear. Like you could play most other online games to completion. You wouldn't be completely complete, but you could get pretty much a perfect character. But in Ragnarok, you can never have that because there's MVP cards and god items, and I don't know. Even if you're the best of the best, there's usually something out there that you don't have.
Yeah, there's like, I think it was on the Valkyrie forum for buying something. Someone had like 142 trillion zenny, and I'm like, if you have that much zenny, what don't you have? And you're trying to look for something. It's like,
Well, that's exactly it. Unfortunately, you got the people who religiously kill, like say the Bio MVP or the Bio 3 MVP every single day, every single 2 hours, and they never get a card, or they keep getting like the sniper card or something stupid, and some schlub comes in and on an off day kills it and gets like the Lord Knight card. And, what's that worth? I don't know. Infinity? You just keep throwing money at it until the person sells it to you because there's probably not going to be another one ever again. So all the money in the world can't save you. Oh, well, maybe it can.
I don't know. There's certain cards that's like almost priceless in this game. You just like if you sell it, there has to be a good reason why you're selling that thing.
Yeah, like, why would anyone get rid of GTB? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Some immune to magic? I don't know. What's better than that?
not much. Unless you can somehow get really high magic defense, so you basically have immune to magic, but it's
Yeah,
impossible.
exactly. Yeah, I always wanted that was always my favorite card, was the Lord Knight Saren card. Bio 3, it lets you use Frenzy on any character. I always thought that'd be really fun.
Well, I think I don't think I saw it on a legit server, but I saw it like on a test server. Someone had it on a professor. It was pretty annoying, just because they were like a battle professor. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it'd be super good for a sniper, and the other one that'd be, of course, the obvious choice is a Assassin Cross. Use EDP and then Frenzy, and all of a sudden you can break an Imperium in like less than a fourth of a second.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of classes. The 30% increased attack speed from Frenzy is just so much. You just got to put that on a character that doesn't really have access to increased attack speed, like a hunter. Snipers can get their attack speed really high because they build dex agility, but they don't actually have any ability that specifically modifies their attack speed. And it seems like all of the stuff like impressive riff or full adrenaline rush, all that works on everything except for bows. So you don't really have a whole lot of options to boost your attack speed, but if you got a hold of that, you could make yourself a medium agility, high dex, high luck, crit, auto attack build to just... And it would take advantage of the fact that Frenzy gives you super speed, since you can fight from
Uh,
afar.
don't give anybody ideas of that, man. Then you see auto blitz snipers everywhere.
Well, if the prerequisite is a card that probably didn't exist in the entirety of IRO, it's not too dangerous, I don't think. I do like Auto Blitz, though. That's always been my favorite hunter. I've always been sad that that's never really been one of the competitive builds. In Renewal, actually, Auto Warg is a pretty good single target build, but unfortunately it's Renewal, so how much I care for that is set to about 0.
Same. Sound pretty nice, but then renewal.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden you start using this Warg word. What the fuck is that?
What the hell is
That's not a
auto?
Falcon. When you get to Ranger, you get a bunch of wolf skills. Like, they finally added that wolf that exists in all the hunter pictures, but no one ever knew why.
Oh yeah, that thing. I remember that on the old Iro website.
Yeah, they always show the hunter with a falcon and a wolf, but I don't know why they show a wolf, because there's nothing about a wolf.
Yeah, it's like does the girl get the falcon and the guy gets the wolf, or how does this work?
But yeah, they decided, I don't know, since Auto Blitz is okay leveling, but for anything else it doesn't seem to measure up. So maybe they just decided, like, oh, okay, we're going to add the wolf, and this time Auto Blitz is going to be really good. Because it was really good. And just unfortunately it's in Renewal, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, it's only the 8th. The projected WoW release date is the 30th, and that's assuming that they don't have any delays. I really want to do some more of Imperium. It's been so long.
If they do War of, as soon as War of Imperium goes up, man, everyone's money's down the drain. Yeah.
Oh, I know, that's the ultimate Zenny Sync is War of Imperium. If you want to be the best, you have to pay the price.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Sometimes, if you really want to be the best, it's like 5 mil every one. It's like
Yeah, that's why I could never play a class like Champion. Because even though I'm playing Ragnarok Online, I know by playing Ragnarok Online and having this mentality, I'm basically breaking my own legs. But I just have the hardest time using consumables just constantly. I'll use them when I need them, real bad. But like spamming consumables, it's so hard for me, and I'm gonna have to break out of that real fast if I want to be competitive.
uh, it's all about the.
Oh yeah, that's why I like Professor so much, is because it's really self-sufficient, has a whole lot of defensive abilities, and can avoid damage in general, while still being a huge pain in the ass to the enemy team. It's very survivable. But still, with all that vit, it'd be a crying shame if I didn't use a whole bunch of white potions. So I will. That's another reason why I wanted to make an alchemist, a potion alchemist. One, so that we can have one, and two, so I
Uh,
can make my own stuff.
are you planning on making a ranked alchemist or just?
Well, that's the goal, but I got to get it to like level 95 first before I feel confident in that. So we'll see if I can stick it out.
Well,
Because
that's
yeah,
gonna be kind
if
of.
I were, it's gonna what?
It's gonna be pretty competitive to get a ranked alchemist compared to ranked blacksmith.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, I'm used to a smaller server in Iris and Ymir. I never actually played on Chaos or Loki. Well, except at the very beginning, but that was before Alchemist even existed, so it wasn't a deal. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how much I get into it. And honestly, if the character gets high enough and people really want to support it, and a lot of people are playing, I'll probably just, since the mail account is more of a slave account anyway, I'll probably just give the information to a bunch of people who I know won't, ravage it and destroy everything, so that they can keep the legacy alive if I disappear. I just mostly want to level it up because I do know that if there's one thing I one thing I do have. It's the ability to soullessly grind something if I really need to. So maybe get that part out of the way.
Wow, I cannot do.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, I leveled a Sage in Stings to 99, which was terrible, but it wasn't at 50% experience. I don't know if I can do it at 50% experience. We'll see.
Man. That
I'm hoping, but honestly, even getting it to like level 95, that'll be good enough. It won't be the best of the best, but it'll still be pretty darn good at 95, and I think I can do that.
don't worry. And just when Thor comes out, you can just leech it over there or something.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. I don't know how it's going to be on a higher population server, but I do know that from my experience as scholars, especially ones who are willing to rot and party for like 16 hours at a time, which if I don't have too much work, I am more than willing to do that. We're a high demand kind of deal, so maybe I'll be able to sneak the alchemist or biochemist into parties in exchange for my prolonged services. That's another thing I'm really looking forward to. I miss Bio 3 parties. Bio 3 parties were some of the most fun I ever had in Ragnarok.
Those are pretty difficult
Oh, they
areas.
were hard. They were definitely very difficult areas, but that was kind of it was kind of like the perfect or like the I don't know, yeah, the kind of like the personification of what Ragnarok Online is to me, and that's high risk, high reward, the game, and that's what that dungeon was. Everything didn't have that much health, but boy, any individual one of them, except for maybe the High Priest, could very easily wipe out your whole party pretty quick if you didn't deal with it right away. And there were millions of them.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it lasts that long. And I'm assuming it's going to because it sounds like they're getting a lot of money.
Yeah, because everyone's so excited. It's like, oh my god, a server was just transcended. This is gonna be great, and it's gonna be official, so our characters won't get wiped.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I could never bring myself to play private servers. I never did. I did once way back in the very beginning because because that was back when, Sacre was just another server with double experience. That's all it was. It wasn't really a test server because double experience is not enough to get stuff to level 99 super fast. It's pretty fast, but it's not that fast. It's still a pain in the ass. So I'm like, I want to test this stuff out, but I just can't bring myself to level a character all the way up. So I tried a couple private servers in the beginning, but I never liked them. They make too many changes. They add a bunch of bullshit that I hate, like wings.
There's some private servers that are alright. I've been to.
There are. I know that there are some good ones, some really well-maintained ones, there are some excellent private servers. Not to knock all private servers. If I'm going to support the game, I do want to support the actual game, even if some people are doing a better job. I don't know, that's just how I am. And, two, yeah, it is nice to have that security knowing that your stuff will never get wiped no matter what. Or, you'll never have to worry about, oh, our server crashed into gravity finally came after us with a lawsuit, and guess what? We're shut down.
Oh yeah, I haven't to a few servers too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Because yeah, when Renewal came out, I played it, and I got a character level 150, and I did some stuff. It was fun. But I honestly had thought that when Renewal came out, that was going to be the end of Ragnarok for me. It was going to be, like, I was going to play it until I got bored, and then once I got bored, I'd never come back. But then this happened, and I don't even remember who it was. One of my old friends that I barely even talked to just popped on one day and told me about it, and I got so excited. Those were the slowest 2 weeks of, like, the past 6 years waiting for this dumb thing to come out.
Don't worry, it looks like WoW is gonna be pretty fun though. by the looks of the guild.
For sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping through a portal, slamming down magnetic earth, and then dying. That's gonna be fun. I don't have the VIT, but I do have the dex. And really, once the first magnetic earth is down, it's usually a lot easier from there.
Yeah, the first one, people start breaking through, and hopefully, if there's another sage in the guild, they'll back you up.
Yeah. I would have tried to make a more WoW-oriented build, but I just couldn't. Like, leveling a sage solo to max level is already... it's not like leveling a alchemist or anything, but it's still... it's probably one of the worst. And I just... With like 70 or 60 int, I would have killed myself. There's no way.
Yeah, there's really no way.
But I figured, if I'm going to do this, I'll at least get the max dex so I can do the magnetic earth thing and then die.
Well, you could probably make a WoW-oriented build when we transcend, because everyone's going to start partying up like crazy. Then.
Oh, for sure. No, that's exactly why I want to do a full support scholar, because unlike a lot of the other full support characters, well, no, I guess it's mostly just dancers, but the nice thing about full support scholar is even though you have no ability to fight anything, I mean, everyone wants soul exhale. It's not like you have trouble finding parties as a scholar.
I'm going to have trouble finding parties as a knight, man, when transcendent comes in. It's going to be so hard.
Yeah. Lord Knights did have a lot of trouble with that. They wound up having to solo a lot. Although in the beginning, I do remember Clashing Spiral being considered, on the same sort of scale as Soul Destroyer. So maybe that'll come back to the point where you can actually be a party member.
But the poleaxe thing, ugh.
Oh, yeah. Griffins! Griffins for the rest of your days.
That thing, I remember that thing used to cost like 100 mil or 150 mil. That was insane.
It was a lot. Well, on the bright side, though, since they're kind of powering through updates, it's not like you have to wait 2 years per update anymore. Or we probably won't. You can probably get access to the, whatever it's called, the Beast Spear off of Hibram. Even if you can't get it right away. It'll be out in, like, 4 months after Trans comes out. And Beast Spear was better, wasn't it? It was heavier.
Yeah, if it's heavy, it's probably better.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was better.
And
he drops at 5% rate.
Is it one-handed or?
Yeah, you bet. One-handed. I'm pretty sure it's a straight upgrade from the poleaxe.
Oh yeah, then yeah, it's probably better than if it's a one-handed heavier. So.
Yeah. So there's that to look forward to. At least you know that you don't have to worry about a weapon that's 0.01% drop off of a mini boss.
Yep, you can kind of get it off a Lord of Death, I believe. Is it like that?
Oh yeah, yeah, he drops it too.
But it's even worse.
Same rates though.
Yeah.
Because he's an MVP. And it always sucks because no one really wanted to kill Lord of Death because he doesn't drop anything.
Yeah, his card's not that great either.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, all of his drops are super low, except for the piece of shield. And the MVP reward's like, here's a Yigberry in an old purple box.
If you're, I guess, like, MVPing and really cost efficiently, you can probably just go in there for the Yigberry.
Yeah, that's true, if you could really efficiently do it. But he does have 600,000 health. He'd probably have to Guillotine Fist, is probably the only way.
Yeah.
Still only 3. 1 more hour.
What time zone are you guys even in? Or you guys what time zone the server's in?
Time zone's Pacific, so... 2 o'clock.
Pacific.
PST is when it's come back up. I'm Central, so it's 3 o'clock right now. At 4 it'll come up.
Oh yeah, I'm Central too.
Yep. So you're up super late too, huh?
Yeah, don't have work, so it's fine.
No work? Nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't have any today. I thought I was going to, but it got canceled. We'll see. We'll see if it happens again today. I'm not sure. I'm hoping because it'll be at 9 a.m. and I'm not tired at all. And I've never been one to be able to force myself to sleep no matter how hard I try. I just end up staring at the wall for 3 hours.
I actually overcame that. I used to have that problem. I just listen to music. But it helps, but it's not like.
Okay. I'll have to try that sometime. Honestly, I've never really done that. But yeah, it really sucks because yeah, sometimes I'll take a nap or something and I will sleep through the alarm and I'll end up sleeping for like 4 hours and then all of a sudden I'm setting myself up for the worst day of work I've ever had.
Yeah, been through one of those days. It's not even trying guild. I think I know one of the people in it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out exactly what they were composed of, what servers all came together because I think I know some of the names, but most of them are under different names.
I know one guy. I think I know the Min guy. He used to be on a P server I used to play on. But he wasn't. I don't think he was a wizard last time I played with him. He was a Synex.
Min, where is he? What level? 99?
He's a wizard. Like
Yeah, which one? Like what level? I am trying to find him here.
I'm not sure what level it's. I know how to spell his name is like Minh. I think that's how you spell it, Min. I think that's. I mean that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, there's a wizard. He's in a guild called Flow, though.
Yeah, but I think he's with the not even trying. I think
Oh, okay.
no, because he's like in their recruitment thread all the time. So I'm like either he's with them or like I don't understand what's going on. I haven't talked to him yet because I'm not sure if it's actually him.
And a lot of people or these people are using new accounts, so you can't even tell who a lot of them are.
I thought they were this guild, Nabs. If you ever heard of them, I thought they were them for a second.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually kind of what I was thinking, too. People were saying they were originally a smaller guild, or they came from a smaller guild from, I want to say, Loki. I think that's where Nabs was.
Yeah,
Original Loki, that is. And that was the only one I could think of, but I don't know. Nabs. I do remember seeing them, like a little remnant of them when all the servers merged the first time into Ymir, but they never were that big.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking who they are, but I'm not too sure. Like I think they might be like a group of people that were in that guild and they just made their own or something. I'm not too sure though. Or they could be. There's like because Nabs was this one bigger guild that used to crush Peep servers for a while. And then there was the main guild core, and then there was like sub main guild cores that would make other guilds. One was like WPE, like worst player ever. So their name sounds like something that they would trademark, but I don't know.
Yeah, none of these alts. I'm not picking up on any of these. And none of them must have been from Iris, or else they're on new accounts. sure do love ROPD. I am glad whoever decided to make a stalker net decided to do it.
Why? I understand. Why would you love that sort of?
What? ROPD? It's
Yeah.
good. I just like it for being able to keep track of people, especially if I'm trying to buy something or sell something. There's nothing worse than someone popping into your shop and like laying something down and then leaving, and then never being able to find them again because they don't ever play that character.
Oh yeah, that's those the stupid novices walking around with like 10 mil on them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just there have been a lot of deals that I've been able to make just because of ROPD. That's what I usually use it for. Or if I see someone and I think that maybe it's someone that I've known, I can look it up instead of having to have that awkward conversation with someone I've never met before. I understand the importance of like privacy, and especially before, as I was saying initially, like having secret characters is fun, but I think for the most part I do like ROPD. And if you sign up on their stuff, you can actually hide your character's level, and I think you can even make it so your characters don't show up.
And that's my
I
swordsman's
think.
probably on.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
I don't even know how they found me. Like, I don't, how do they make this network? I don't even.
They just have some bots that roam around towns, and there's like certain snippets of information that can be extracted from characters. Nothing like they can't get like your account info or anything, but just bits and pieces. Like if you have your equipment on, it'll show all your equipment. If you have it set to display. If you don't, it won't. Um, it knows there's like an ID tag that determines like is this character from this account, and then it can lump all those characters together. But they don't really steal anything. It's just it creates a player database. So that's why I don't mind it, because it really doesn't hurt anything other than the fact that you can't really hide your characters, I suppose.
I just changed my swordsman on there to a female, so everyone will think it's a female instead of a male when they see.
Oh, you
Uh,
did?
yeah, I just did that just now.
You actually have the option to do that? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's an option, but I don't know if I didn't log. I didn't tell them my account name yet, so I don't think it's permanently saved. But there's an option where you can change its gender.
It's pretty funny.
That's why I'll probably log in, make it permanently do that.
Yeah, because I know people have their characters like in poses and stuff. So I imagine that if you actually log in and tie ROPD to whatever account that you're logging in with, you can make changes. Because that was kind of like when I was leveling up. When I was leveling up the Sage, I was keeping. That was another reason I like ROPD is you can kind of keep track of people's progress. And so when everyone was doing the leveling race, I could keep track of the other Sages, and I could see, what the competition was. But the two people who beat me actually set their levels to hidden, and they'd only show their levels if they were the highest level. So at level 94, one or two of them popped up above me, but I was already 95, and I just hadn't been to town yet, so it hadn't updated yet. And the moment that it updated and I was higher level than them, they disappeared again. I'm like, I don't know why you'd do that. I understand. If you want to hide your level all the way to 99, that's fine. But I don't know. It seems like you're if you're only willing to be proud if you're the best, that just seems a little. I'm not sure what a
The
good
the,
word for that is.
the best at KVM, a PVM, like I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Uh,
there was that race to level 99. The whole if you get there before July 1st, you got that drawing and stuff. So it was a bit of a race, but it's just yeah, exactly. Who cares? Either you care or you don't. You don't really, really care about being the best. I mean, I guess some people do, but that's just kind of silly. It's like, no, no one can see me unless I'm the best. So yeah, there was a couple days that I kind of eased off the leveling because I thought I was safe, But nope, I sure wasn't.
Are you like Vader? I haven't actually seen him on that much.
What about Vader?
I haven't seen him on that much personally. Maybe me and him just have weird time schedules, so we don't meet up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's just busier now, so he doesn't quite have the same sort of online time. But I think that's actually because I see you on later at night most of the time, and he's usually on earlier, or at least he ends up getting off before 10 my time, or I guess our time since you're also Central.
Yeah, maybe. It's probably right. I don't know. I've been on a lot lately, but I don't know. He's probably on some other time I'm not on or something.
Quite possibly. I haven't seen him a lot lately either, so maybe he's just been busy. But Rax is always on, so at least a little bit of the one chunk of the leadership is always generally available.
Yeah. Wait, is Rax gonna main a Crusader or a Blacksmith?
Probably Crusader. That's my understanding is he's going with the Crusader. The Blacksmith he was leveling up at first for I don't even know the reason, but he switched over to the Crusader again, probably to make money and utility, etc.
Uh,
It's kind of nice. We do have just about everything. There's not a whole lot that we're lacking in. Well, so long as those acolytes turn out, and we actually get some priests. We were really not having very many priests.
well, that one priest looks like she's. One girl looks like she's gonna be a priest. What's her name? SD or something, or Spy or.
Oh yeah, I just assumed Espy and then a tilde at the end of it.
Oh yeah, that one, and then that Vaz guy.
Uh, yeah, Vaquus. He's definitely gonna be priest. He was a active player back in the day for Elder Council, so I'm sure he'll play. I don't remember, like honestly, he's a strange fellow. I did not remember him being like this. Not to say it's bad. It seems like he's very different from what I remember him.
He changed over the years, huh? Okay.
Yeah, but like I
That's
said,
the
it's not
only
necessarily
way.
a bad thing. It's just very different. Because yeah, when I first saw him on what's this Langdon Cobb, he's just always having these weird conversations or making these strange points, and it's I don't know, just not what I remember.
I think he was drunk.
That's
Sometimes
quite
I talk.
possible. I wouldn't put it past him. I guess I don't know how much of a drinker he is, but given the topics of said conversations, it sounds like a drunken ramble, kind of.
I am actually gonna use the full 2 hours. Oh my.
Oh, I know. It's going to be the first time in a while. I know last week, it only went for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that I got. I went up and I was like, oh, ew.
Yeah. Oh, red glasses. Suppose I'll have to get some of those. 5 magic
Can
defense mid headgear.
hey, can you pass me a link to the items they posted? Because I can't find it. Is it in the? Is it in the?
Classic patch
Where?
notes.
Oh, classic passionate.
Patch notes for classic Loki. Yep. At the bottom of the first post. It doesn't show the stats on the items, just what they are. And then I
Yeah,
just search rate my server for what they do.
but
I remember
but
the
they
sheep
mod
hat.
but don't they modify
Hmm?
them though?
Most of them are actually the same. Like all the Cafer Shop stuff that exists now, I don't think they have any new ones. It's all like, the mini propeller is the same mini propeller. The ramen hat's the same ramen hat. Robo Eyes, same Robo Eyes. I haven't noticed any major changes yet. I'm sure Sheep Hat is still the Acolyte only, or Acolyte class only, 5% reflect damage. Charming Ribbon, top middle, slotted 5% reduction from Demon and Undead. Anyone can use them. Red frame glasses, middle, 5 magic defense. Evolve pipe, 1 defense, maybe some beast damage reduction on lower, and 1 defense. Or 1 vit, 1 defense. 5% reduction from beast, yeah. And then vacation hat and parade hat, I don't know. I assume vacation hat's just a vanity hat, probably. Yeah. Unupgradable. Just a
Uh,
vanity hat.
I'm looking for it. 719. What the heck? Where's 78?
It should be 8.7. Oh, well, where are you? Classic events and update history?
Oh wait, I went the wrong one. I went to Ragnarok patch. Patch. Oops, wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah, it should be under the community chat. Events and update history. And the 8.7 maintenance talks about the map changes, but patch notes for classic Loki is the one that has the items.
Evolved pipe.
Yeah.
I guess
It's
it's
the
a
same one.
lower. Same one from what?
Unless you did. From before, from the previous time, like I was saying, it's a. Oh, I guess it's 0 defense. But its stats are, yeah, it's a lower headgear, 1 vit, and 5% reduced damage from brute monsters.
The one Vit seems useful. But I wonder if Iron Cane is just better than that in general.
Because of the 1 defense. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to
Yeah.
say. Defense is nice. I mean, 1% reduction, it's hard to argue with.
Yeah. But then the one Vit, like, is that one Vit really gonna be worth?
Yeah, well, 5% brute is really good too if you're fighting, something appropriate. Just another alternate headgear to use, I suppose. Plus it's a pipe. Those are always kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I always like the knight attire, the helm, the fin helm, and the iron cane. I always thought that. I think the fin helm is probably one of my favorite looking middle headgears. I always thought it was sad that only swordsmen could wear it.
Really,
But
I always
most
like
of my
the
friends.
Angel ears or evil ears. I thought that was the class to go for that.
Yeah. Most of my friends don't like the fin helm. I'm pretty alone. Only one of my friends actually really likes the fin helm, who played a Crusader. But there's just, I don't know, something about being this weird fish knight. I like it.
Uh, oh, there's two parade hats.
Yeah, the evil and good one. I'm pretty sure it's just parade hat though. The tall one, the one that has the chance to cast Angelus.
It's for looks. Okay.
I think at least. Well, 10% stun resistance is pretty good, and it's slotted. Although it might be that other one. I seem to remember the cast delay reduction upgrade headgear, but I honestly don't know. We'll have to see when it comes back up. Anything to reduce delay, that's always nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, red glasses is one int.
What, really?
Unless it's because I was looking red frame glasses on my server and it didn't work, so I just deleted the frame part and then red glasses come with one int.
Okay, see, the red glasses I'm familiar with for IRO were 5 magic defense. No other stats.
Oh, there's black frame glasses which give one int and +2 Defense, magic defense. But the red glasses have magic, intelligence. So I wonder which one it is. Are they combining both?
I don't know. If it's anything like the old ones, though, it'll just be 5 magic defense on mid. But an int mid would be nice, too. Yeah, I'm actually sort of happy that they don't have slotted middle headgear this time.
Oh,
So,
slotted Sunny.
yeah, they're good, but man, one thing I could live without is Maya purple sunglasses. I don't need that.
Oh yeah, that was common to have that. The Maya purple.
Exactly. I think that if you're going to use the Maya purple card, you should have to sacrifice your reduction headgear, not just be able to have both.
I personally would rather have to put if I was a champion, anyways. I'd have double carrot card. Double carrot card.
Oh yeah. Did you not play when they changed that?
Did they change that? Oh,
They made carrot card. They changed it so that the gear has to be +9 for you to get the 150 SP.
I thought that would work still, even if so just use the top one instead of the middle one, since a middle one can't be upgraded.
No, no, it was just 2
Uh,
int on middle if you had a carrot card in there. They actually had a special event where when they made that change, they let people decard their carrot glasses because they didn't just want to be like, hey, guess what? Fuck you. So yeah, people got some extra glasses, or not extra ones, but they got their glasses decarded when that change hit.
without the chance of it breaking, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was. I was surprised because it happened actually fairly early, back when they didn't deviate from Caro's rule at all. Basically, you did if anything went wrong, it was your fault.
Yeah.
Even if it was their fault.
Yeah, Mile Purple. I don't know what other card you would put in there, huh? So it was besides Mile Purple. Maybe,
Well, or Kiro.
yeah, or Kiro.
Just sunglasses. You basically that was the big problem with them is that you could just put because like when people made like Elder Willow sunglasses or I don't know stuff like that wasn't nearly as bad. But when you started putting the really good mini boss and boss cards in glasses, that started to break down a bit. Mistress glasses.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, you bet.
I love how people are arguing how to fix the economy, where the best way to fix the economy is not to buy any.
Yeah, exactly.
In this game, the best way to fix it is just not to buy any.
Yeah, just gotta let the people who are gonna waste their money, and once they're done, it'll just stagnate for a while, and people will finally get the hint that maybe you can't just keep raising the prices.
Yeah, people are only raising the prices, and people that are buying them are the reason why the prices went up. Because they're like, oh, what? Really? People have this much. Maybe I can milk them for more.
Exactly. No, I really look forward to prices coming back down a bit because man. I am not prepared to buy anything. I mean, I've got about 10 million on hand, but that's not enough to get a full set of anything anymore.
Yeah, it was enough to get a full set of something, except for Raydrick. Raydrick was the one that was pretty pricey before the price bump anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was edging towards was a Raydrick. Figured I'd get one while it was cheaper, but unfortunately, I guess I didn't make it fast enough.
I don't know, I think Raydrick is kind of useless in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a PVE card. That's it. And I mean, you always want to have. It's a good card to have for PVM for sure. But for PvP, I favor Frildora. I love the Frildora card.
Yeah, it's a lot better personally. Or a Noxious, once that comes. Noxious is a lot better.
Oh yeah. Well, right now, um, a lot. I mean, I guess Noxious would be good because it works against all elements, just ranged attack. But
Yeah.
there, another thing is that a lot of the abilities, or some of the abilities at least, would ignore Raydrick card, where they wouldn't ignore Noxious, which is I don't think is much of an issue before Trans, but when Trans comes out, it becomes a much bigger deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10% damage reduction from range and 10% damage reduction from neutral. So it does both, but
Mm-hmm. It's a good card.
yeah. But yeah, I would rather have a Fedora maybe. I don't know,
Yeah, I
something else.
love. I don't know. Most of the fun I've had in War of Imperium has been derived from cloaking. I do really like it. That was always my dream card. Was the Assassin Cross MVP card for cloaking 3, so you could cloak away from walls as any class.
Oh yeah. I wonder if people are gonna get smart with the Fedoras cards flying around. I wonder if they're gonna like start like having sight up all the time and rewatch up all the time, just in case for that.
Yeah, probably. But that's just I don't know. It just gives a little bit of an extra edge, especially as a class that doesn't normally have stealth. Just being able to constantly be annoying. Yeah, it's especially great for me because I have safety walls, so if they find me, they may not even be able to do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm planning on getting one too, so I can like for positional things, like instead of like running up to them, just without them like pre-casting, try to sneak around something. But
Yeah, exactly. It's a great card for using the confusion to your advantage. It's awesome, and that's exactly why. That's actually one of the biggest reasons. Like I've always really liked that about War of Imperium. Stealth is really cool, and for the most part, that's why the Maya Purples always made me so mad because it just cheapened that everything about stealth. Because after enough people got them, it just wasn't a thing anymore. I mean, it was. It was still a thing, but it wasn't nearly as much of a thing when you knew that pretty much every guild was going to have at least one guy that could see you.
yeah,
I mean,
I
people
don't.
can still use boxes of sunlight, I suppose.
But I think they should limit like how many like MVP cards and mini boss cards that are going to be flying around. Those things should be like limited to like a few, like a small few.
Yeah, there's usually a counter to most. Oh, that was the other thing that was really annoying about slotted middle headgear, is a Divest helm. Ugh. Divest helm didn't get rid of middle headgear, only top.
Yeah, only top, not lower or middle.
Yeah, so if you had a super good middle headgear, Divest didn't do anything to you. I mean, it still did quite a bit to you, but it didn't stop that.
Yeah. Oh, one of the servers. I can't even open the patch client.
Oh yeah, I know, same here.
This is I'm looking at Regula, or I can't even pronounce that word properly. Yeah,
The market one?
yeah, the market one. It says it's been updated 2 minutes ago, and it's been. It's I don't know how it's possible if the server's not up.
It might just be doing that. Like the maybe the programs that it's running automatically are just updating, even though there's nothing connected. What I'd do is I'd look for something that's vending now, something like, I don't know, arrows.
What? There's a Floodora card selling for 4 mil. What the? Let me
Yeah, I got mine for, I want to say 2.5 or 3. I don't remember. I was when they first started showing up. I'm like, oh, I gotta get one of these. I don't know how much they're gonna go up or down, but I gotta make sure I have one.
Yeah, I felt bad though. I should have bought the Plankton cards when they were like 300k. Now they're like a mil. I'm like, God, why didn't I get one before? Why did I
Yeah.
buy?
Well, no one could have anticipated this though. The sudden spike. That's just too much. You can predict the market, but I don't know about this one.
Yeah, that was kind of unpredictable. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. I was like, okay, I think I'll be able to buy some. Give me 2 days, and then I come back to look for them. It's like they're all a mil a piece. I'm like, oh my God.
Yep. I'm having a hell of a time finding an Iron Fist card. No one wants to sell them. Even though there are tons up every day, I just always miss them.
Ah, that sucks, man. That seriously sucks. I I still can't believe people are buying Rage though at 30 mil or 22 mil. I hope they realize that card is basically useless.
Well, like I said, it is really good for PVM. I mean, it's great
Yeah,
for
it
that because everything's neutral.
it is great for PVM, but I mean, for WoW, if they're using it for WoW, I'm like, you know, it's basically useless. Everyone's gonna either if you're really good, you can have fire, you're gonna fire converter your weapon or something, and then it's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, may as well just stick to, I don't know, like Mars or something like Fildora, something that'll reduce things that you're not able to avoid.
Yeah, I don't know though. It just I don't know. I think it's a P server thing. That's why the price is so up.
Yeah. I love these evil druid cards. Someone 15 and then 95 million. Come on, no one's gonna buy evil druid for 95 million. It's a good card, not that good.
Yes, it's a good card. I want one, but
Yeah, I was thinking about making a turn undead priest just so I could farm evil druid, since there's really nothing that kills them very fast except for maybe GC.
you can go there as a sniper, but it's ridiculously annoying. Or a
Yeah, as
hunter.
a hunter. Yeah, that's what I was looking at that too, but they got so much health. They got like 22,000 health, and their defense is pretty decent, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. It takes you have holy arrows, not silver arrows. Holy.
Oh no, they've only got 5 defense. They just got really high magic defense. Okay, it wouldn't be so bad. 16,000 health. Oh,
You can
maybe not
do
so bad.
two. You can two shot them if you have I think 100 decks or 120 decks or something with holy arrows.
Wow. Okay, I wouldn't be so bad then. Yeah, I'd like to, but that'd be a good monster. The sad thing about it is that their experience is total crap. I mean, it's okay, but it's pretty mediocre for how much health they have. So it's just you sort of you're farming them for their items. That's basically why you're killing evil druids if you're killing evil druids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card's incredible. I would like one. That is one card that I never had.
Really? Oh man, that card is so good. Like, as soon as I got my hands on it, like I can never give it up now.
Yeah, it
Like
changes everything. It really does. It just changes everything.
your survivability, it just shoots up. Like, oh my.
Yeah, the only drawback is that you gotta do some gear switching, but that's pretty much par for the course. So
Yeah. You got a ranger, you got an evil druid card and a mark card, and you're pretty much set for
yeah,
that.
let's switch them up. That's gonna be. I imagine Wizards are gonna have a blast in WoW when it first comes out because most people won't even have Elemental or Mark cards, so people are just gonna get mowed over by Stormgust.
Yep. I'm personally avoiding armor card for now because they're usually the most expensive one. I'm trying to get Thera because that's the cheapest, and then damage dealing is usually cheaper. Usually pretty.
Yeah, Thera's pretty good. It was funny. I was just I don't remember who it was I was talking to, but someone was talking about Thera cards like 7 days ago, I want to say, and I was saying I probably would hold out for one at 1 million, and Rax was backing me up on it. But then here this happens. Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah,
Thankfully, the Theras weren't hit too bad by the inflation. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it seems like you can find them for under 2 mil on a good day, which
yeah,
is
which is
decent.
I would rather not buy it. Like Thera is like the most important card if you're gonna like buy any of the cards.
Yeah,
Like
Thera's good.
I'd rather not get a Mark card without having a Thera. It's like you're just gonna die. You're just gonna die.
Yeah, all that does is makes Stormgust hit you more. You can't mitigate the damage. What's the point?
You might as well just get frozen. Like you just might as well take the 3 hits and then get frozen.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Money, money. Hopefully, I can get enough. That's the other thing is shoes and mufflers and all that are so damn expensive right now.
I thought the price dropped to like a millish or lower now.
They're getting better. Mufflers still haven't dropped below 1 million. They're generally hovering around about 1.5 for the more reasonable pricing.
1.5. Holy crap, that's more expensive than a Manitou. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you could get them for lower if you find the right guy, but I don't know. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. I was thinking about it. I was looking at it. I'm like, wow, a muffler is selling for like the same price as a +7 hood. I should just get the hood.
yeah, you're just
And
missing like one death. I think.
yeah, an unupgraded muffler is selling for more than that +7 hood.
I think some people have +9 shoes, so they put Firelock card in that.
Yeah, the Firelock card seems to have gotten a very big increase in price. So, that's a shame. Yeah, I got so many shoes from hunting Munichs. I got like 9 or 10 of them. I was thinking about trying for a +9, but I don't have the Alunium for it. Or the luck. I'm usually pretty unlucky when it comes to upgrades.
Uh,
Glad to see slotted guards seem to be going back down where they belong. That's bot territory. It's never supposed to be expensive.
Slotted guards, I think that's supposed to be like 600k, maybe less.
Yeah, they're still up there. And it's getting back down. There were some that sold for 800k just today, so that's a good sign. But, because yeah, I'm gonna need some guards.
I'm gonna need some shields. That's still pretty pricey. Are you gonna go above +7 or +7? You're like your max.
Yeah, I'm fine with +7. +7 is perfectly acceptable.
I would only go +9 on shoes if need be. If I was gonna go Firelock.
Exactly. That's yeah. It's just because it has a bonus that requires +9. The extra defense is really good, but only if you're like a really tanky character does it make that big of a difference, and that's more of a PVM thing anyway.
Yeah. Like I might go for +9 shoes or something because it's like I don't really need something like crazy.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. You don't need +9 Diablos boots or anything. And the Firelock card is especially as a knight, strength is your damage stat. So like for me, 10% HP and SP is nice, and it's better than all the alternatives. But I don't think it's worth it as a mage. I'd rather just get a Verit or a Martyr card. Call it a day.
Yeah. If you're like a damage dealing class that requires strength, I recommend getting it. But
Yeah, two strength is it's too much to ignore, especially on boots.
yeah,
Oh, here we go. Is it gonna let me in? Yeah, it's because they're in game. They have them in Clock Tower Basement 1 and 2. There's a ton of them. So, unlike the olden days where they were just kind of a relic that hovered inside the database that they just never threw in the game, that card is going to be super available forever.
yeah. You can only get that card through a DB before, I think.
Yeah, it was Dead Branch and old card albums were the only way. And that's why they were so expensive. But, they're cheap as shit. And that's great because if I'm going to leech myself up an alchemist, I want to do it the right way.
That card. Oh, you really want that card?
Yeah, well, it's cheap, and I mean, 10% more experience. It'll just expedite the whole process, not by a ridiculous amount, but by enough. I mean, already, like leeching past like level 70 becomes a pretty big pain. The whole half experience thing, you feel it. You feel it bad.
It just seems like something you go for amigos.
Yeah, I'd use it for stings, but yeah, Miguel's work as well. Anything for that matter. So all the good stuff is formless. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it.
Yeah. Wasn't there a card that give you more XP for demi-human monsters? I can't remember what it was called.
The Ammut card.
What? You guys said it at the same time.
Ammut. It was the advanced Dokupi in the guild dungeons.
Alright.
Yeah, the pain shoes, in case you really wanted your Biolabs experience to be super terrifying.
Hey man, it was so worth it. It was so worth it.
Oh, you bet it was, but man, was it scary. You put on the pain shoes and you're in for a ride.
Yeah, and people would be like wondering, like, why are you taking so much damage? You have a Thera card on, right? Yeah, I do.
It's not enough, man. It's never enough.
Yep. Man, no one's selling a Pecky card. I still want one of those. I wonder why they stopped selling Pecky cards. They're just so good.
Yeah, 10 attack, 1 strength. Hard to argue with
Yep.
that.
It's a really good card. I need some bots to hunt it for me. Where are the bots?
Doing their civic duty.
Oh, what the hell? It only got banned until 2012, 2020. That's it. Man, this must be a big update if it's taking this long.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in right now? What?
Yeah, I don't. You can't connect to the patch client, but you can just connect to Classic.
How do you do that? I automatically connect patch client. How do you bypass the patch client?
I don't know. Well, you just open up Classic.
I'm opening up Classic, but it's making me go through the patch client. Damn.
I don't know then.
How many people are online?
Said about 1,000.
Hmm. If I run as administrator.
From Mastering? What's that? Angelic Protection?
Probably. Why is the patcher down?
Oh no, Liu Yang's starting to fill out with people. Oh, I had all the Migaos to myself for a while. It was amazing. On a course now, I start getting tired. Just on time.
Uh, I don't know how to bypass the patch client. Whatever. I just have to wait. Before. No idea.
Yep, time to lay down. Talk to you folks later.
See ya.